real bummer this poor little guy is not doing. How am I failing at raising a cactus? You like what did I forget to water it? For the record, I have been watering this like once a week, I think, just a little sprinkle. Am I overwatering it? I don't know. I don't know how to raise cactus. I'm from the South. So a few of my close friends, with my permission, are setting me up on a blind date for a Broadway musical being performed here at my university. We'll be going with a couple of other friends of mine, but due to seats selling out, we're not sitting directly with them. Basically, I've never been on a date before, let alone a blind date. Do you have any tips for ice breaking, whether it turns out I know the guy or not? How do I avoid awkward silences without sounding even more awkward? Remember, he is feeling just as awkward as you are. So embrace it! Embrace the awkward! So friggin' call it out as like the elephant in the room, you know? Boy, this sure is awkward, isn't it? And as to the feeling more comfortable bit, don't treat it like a date. Treat it more like you're hanging out with a friend for the first time, because really that's what you're doing. And I mean, to be honest, you got really lucky this time because you don't really need to interact with him too much during the show, and then afterwards you two have something to talk about. So this year I kind of got hit hard with a ton of school and barely have any time to do anything else. When I do have time, it's mostly just enough to watch a video or two or to write one of my friends. The main problem for me is that I don't want my friends to think I'm ignoring them. I say that I'm busy with school because I am, but I feel like after a while that excuse can seem fake. Any ideas on how to finish school faster in order to stay in contact with my friends better? Mind the fact that I'm online school, so the majority of my friends I have to write. Or any other ideas on how to simply write them faster or something? So basically, you're asking me how to be better at responding to messages. You're asking the wrong person. That being said, like, I don't know, write Skype with them maybe? You know, like, see them face to face? The best advice I got. I probably should work on my communication skills myself. How do you encourage people around you to stay positive when they are down in the dumps? I mean, I personally believe I have really good control over my emotions and like decide case to case, would it be advantageous to the situation if I felt angry or if I felt sad or if I felt happy. Basically, I choose which emotion I want to feel. And because I know that I only have a few years of life, I want to spend as much of it in a good mood as possible. And so, I choose to. How? Well, no matter what you're doing right now, fake a smile. Seriously. No matter how forced it is, keep it up. It has something to do with like biology, psychology, science-y reasons. When you perform the physical act of smiling, you feel better. It's a fact. I'll also like listen to happy, upbeat music that puts me in a good mood. Usually that's Hamilton. I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. I also start thinking about projects that I'm really excited to work on in the future and start to plan those out. Doing something that I am excited about doing in combination with the smiling thing has never failed me once. Okay, Chris, this is a very strange story, but I've watched your show and there's been worse. Okay. So the other night, I had a dream about this guy in my class where we made out, and to be honest, it wasn't bad. Whoa. Okay, it's that kind of message. Before this, I've always seen this guy completely platonically, and we weren't even great friends. But ever since then, I think I may have developed an inevitable crush on this guy. What do I do? It was a sign, I say! That was a voice crack. Now look, most likely it was just a dream, means nothing, and that's all there is to it. But that's a boring answer, and I'm not about that life. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking him if he wants to hang out as friends to, you know, get to know him better. And if something does happen with this, you will have quite the story to tell your children. Yep, that is a great way to wrap this up. Seriously, I want to be invited to this wedding though. So if you have questions or need life advice, email me at PunDiddley at... You know, I've tried so hard every week to make this a thing, and it's not working. It's confusing and just not funny, so... That's PunDiddley at Outlook.com. Do you hear the neighbors? So at some point during the recording process, I'm pretty sure when I was smacking the keyboard, I seem to have flipped my display, yeah. How do you rotate a Windows display 90 degrees? What? Yo, I just learned a new keyboard shortcut. Control, Alt, and then the arrow keys. Quickly try it out now if you're on a PC, because great prank I can pull on people.